Okay, what's going on, guys? Today I'm just going to be starting off a new series I'm going to be doing called Faction SMP, and it's basically a series where I'm going to be like managing my faction on the server, and we're going to do lots of building. It's going to be kind of more of a building series than a survival one because we have people that can get resources and stuff like that for us. So yeah, this is our faction. It's pretty cool, isn't it? No, I'm joking. This is actually our little hub within the survival world because our faction is in the whitelisted world at the moment. As you can see from the sign, this is like a little embassy. I just built it because I was bored, and we've just got a chest in here and then a little tower. So yeah, that's basically that, and people can't get in here. I've checked the jumping range on this little mountain back here, but people can't get in here. It's just a little thing for us to have in case we have a war or something, because we're like that. Joking, we don't have wars. But I'll show you the actual home of our faction. This is in the whitelisted world. So yeah, I'll just go over here and show you the front gate. You'll recognise this from the thumbnail. Actually, I'm just going to cheat here and set it to day because I don't want to start off at night. But as you can see, this is the front gate. For the first episode I was going to start off straight away, start doing building and stuff, but I decided that for the first episode I'd just do like kind of a faction tour, because you guys have got to get familiar with the faction, but I already know what I'm going to do for the first episode. I got that kind of planned in my mind, so yeah, there shouldn't be any delays on the second episode. Maybe do another episode of my survival series before I do that, but yeah, I've got all that planned, and yeah, this is basically the texture pack I'm going to be using. The reason I'm using this texture pack is it kind of gives me kind of a medieval feel, a bit like Skyrim, to be honest. I think it looks a lot like Skyrim, but basically faction, it's like having your own little like village, and that's kind of what I like about this texture pack. It looks a bit like medieval kind of village, little fort. So yeah, I'll just get on to the tour of this our faction. So this is basically where the gate's going to be eventually, and we have these cool little paths that I kind of created. Here, of course, we have a lumberjack's hut. My brother's actually the lumberjack, so he gets loads of wood and saplings and stuff, and he has a little basement under here with, you know, chests. There's nothing in them at the moment because he doesn't really use this to live in at the moment. He's living somewhere else in the faction, but I'll show that in a sec. We just have a little wheat farm here with some sugar cane, with some seeds in there. This is a storage room, so basically everything's stored in here. It's quite bare at the moment because we've only just kind of built the faction. That was a weird sound. Here we have some dirt, sand, you know, it's kind of junk that we can use for building stuff. Quite a few furnaces in here just for people in the faction to use. Building materials and things that are like better for building, like walls and whatnot. Precious items, that's like diamonds, lapis, redstone. Slime balls look pretty cool in this texture pack in my opinion, but yeah, redstone is just kind of that stuff. Food, kind of a bit bare at the moment. Crafting tables, furnaces, etc., kind of like machines, if you know what I mean, like furnaces. And miscellaneous, we just have kind of a bit of junk, which, you know, sometimes could be quite useful, so I think just keep it anyway. So yeah, let's just move on. This is basically the first thing we built in the faction, and originally it was intended to be a house. It wasn't, because we didn't originally have factions, but we installed factions so people could protect their houses and stuff like that. So yeah, this is basically what we turn into the blacksmiths and miners' hut. I'll just eat this piece of bread. But as you can see from the door, blacksmith, miner, and this is basically where the blacksmiths and miner hang out. They kind of make all the armour and stuff. As you can see, we've got a nice little armoury here. Metals and ores, not that much. Got some coal. And then down there we've just got a little mine shaft which the miner uses. Obviously we've got quite a lot of furnaces as it is like a blacksmith's hut. So that's where all our armour is made, with some meat and stuff in there. Over here we've just got some cobblestone generators because sometimes we need, you know, bulk cobblestone, and these are just simple design cobblestone generators. See, they destroy the block every now and again, but we don't really need anything massive. So yeah. And then down here we have, this is basically where everyone, you know, sleeps and keeps all their items. These are basically the faction sleeping rooms, and we have lockets so people can lock their doors, because if you're not in someone's faction, you can't open doors within their faction basically. So, but if you don't want people in the within the faction, your faction, to open your doors, then you can lock them further. Obviously I'm an admin, so I can open all doors. And obviously I actually can't open chests. Is a weird thing with the config at the moment. I can't open chests, but yeah, this is basically where all the people in the faction stay and sleep, and they've got quite a lot of their items, to be honest. Apart from me and some of the other admins, basically we stay in this little castle that I built. Took a while to get all this stone, but I managed to do it. You know, we've not really filled it yet, we've only just kind of built it, to be honest, but I thought it'd be cool to just kind of show it to you guys on this first little episode. So down here we've just got a bit of storage, as you can see, just chests. Up there we've got a little watchtower. Had to kind of manage the design of these ladders, you know, it's like quite hard to do because of the odd shape of the room, but I finally did it, and yeah, it kind of gives you a nice view of the whole kind of area, so we can see any foreign invaders coming to kill us. Joking, but yeah, that's that. And then there's another little bridge which goes over the pathway into this little area, which has more chests which are currently empty, and then down here obviously more chests. So that's like basically it for the faction. I just want to keep this video nice and short to the point, because for next episode we're going to start doing some building on major stuff, because I don't really want to have a faction tour and then start doing something, because to be honest I think it would just, you know, lag on too much. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and if you could leave any criticisms, that would be awesome, and suggestions and stuff like that for this series, because what we basically want to do is turn this into a kind of building series, to be honest. I don't really want to have like collecting resources and stuff, because as I said before, you know, we have people in the faction that can get resources for us. Like, people have jobs like miners, lumberjacks, and etc. So yeah, we basically just want to like expand the faction. That's basically what we're going to be doing in this, and it's kind of, well, that was weird there. We're going to be like, it's like suggestions for your factions and stuff within this server. And if you haven't already seen the trailer, then go ahead on our channel and take a look at it, and the IP for our server will be in the description. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this. Episode 2 will be coming out soon, as I said, and if you guys want to know what this texture pack is called, I'll leave it in the description, because I can't quite remember what it was called. I'm also using Optifine because it's a HD texture. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and yeah, I'll be seeing you guys later.